Thanks for tuning into our seller interview series. So today we've got an Amazon affiliate business for sale in the health niche. Created in February 2016, this business makes $9,702 per month in net profit, and the listing number for this business is 40974. Now we do these interviews to give potential buyers more information about both the seller and the sites they're looking to purchase. We hope these insights are helpful for you in making a buying decision. We got the seller with us today to go through the business to cover everything from niche selection to traffic and monetization. Thanks for coming on, Sumit. Before we dive into the questions here, just to give a quick summary of the business, as I mentioned already, it was built in February 2016, has a monthly revenue of $10,967 with expenses sitting at $1,264 for that net profit of $9,702. That is over a 6-month average. And included in the sale of the business is the domain, the site content, social media profiles, as well as the PBN that was used to help rank the site with all that hosting login information. So my first question for you is, can you tell us just a little bit about your background in building and running online businesses? Is this kind of your first project or is it one of many?
Okay, so my name is Sumit. I'm basically a computer engineer by profession. I graduated in 2013 from one institute from Mumbai itself. But my journey towards digital marketing started when I was in second year of engineering. I started designing static websites. Then I realized there is this thing called SEO, and I started exploring so many things about SEO. So the very first project that I had done was HostGator affiliate. Then I realized the potential of affiliate marketing. So once I graduated from the college, I joined 2 startups simultaneously. The first one was housing.com, which was one of the fastest growing real estate platform in India, valued at more than $500 million. So I was heading digital marketing for housing.com. And there was another startup called Tiny Owl, which was a food delivery app. So I was heading digital marketing for Tiny Owl as well.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. So then I realized there is huge potential to work with Indian startups who don't understand so many things about digital. So I started my own company called Rise Metric. So currently we are working with players like McDonald's, then Sony and Viacom18, and helping them to grow their apps and websites through obviously search engine optimization and app store optimization way. The idea behind this starting this Amazon site was I wanted every month we keep testing different things, what works, what doesn't work. As you know, Google keeps changing the algorithms every month. And we cannot test those things on directly client size sites because those are millionaires or billionaires. And if we mess up the things, that will be really bad for me as well as for them. So what we do is we set up small sites, which actually has potential and enough competition as well. So just because of that, we found that Amazon is one of the biggest affiliate program existing at this point of time. So we obviously started working on Amazon affiliate, and as you know, fitness is evergreen niche. So we chose the same niche, fitness.
Right. No, that makes sense. For someone looking at this business and, maybe they're not super familiar with Amazon affiliate, or maybe this is one of the first businesses they're looking to acquire in general, could you just, briefly describe how is this website actually bringing in the money?
My particular website. So people who are searching for particular fitness equipments, I have selected the same keywords related to equipments, and I just got those keywords ranked. So while deciding the keywords, I've chosen the keywords which can actually drive you sales. So there's a list of around 10 to 15 keywords which has huge search volume as well as the capability of converting users into buyers. So we chose same sort of keyword, and we just got them ranked within a span of 6 to 8 months.
Awesome. Yeah, so people come in, they click the Amazon affiliate link and get cookied, buy the product or anything within that 24-hour period.
Because I'm not a fitness freak. I don't know anything about fitness. But I knew there is a potential in machines. When I've been to San Francisco for the last time, I saw so many people they prefer to buy machines at their home rather than joining a gym. So I said you would try this. And yes, so we just got writers from Upwork. There are 40 around articles published on the Upwork. None of the article is written by me. All of them are written by some fitness experts. And yes, that's how it all started. And the idea about Amazon affiliate is pretty simple. You just recommend particular products for different budgets and categories. and types, and people will decide like which is the best one for them, and they will just buy that. The best thing about Amazon affiliate is like even if you are promoting product A, and if the buyer buys like even product B, C, D, whatever, you get commission for all of that.
Right.
So that is plus point of Amazon. But recently, as you know, like Amazon just cut down their affiliate rates from 8.5% to 4%. Like things are like little bit on the downside, but I guess like still there is so much you can do with the fitness niche, as I have just written about the fitness equipments, but there are like some other things which obviously I'll talk about in next part of the interview.
Yeah, definitely. So the business itself is making a very healthy monthly income. Why are you selling the business? Why not just keep it and keep cashing those checks or grow it even?
So I'll tell you. So every month I remove my like last 20% paying assets, and I utilize that time to build next things. So although like 10,000 USD is a big deal as you think, but I have some clients like McDonald's whose budget is like more than 25k USD a month. So rather than spending my time to manage all these projects, I don't see like if I have to continue with the same project making 10k per month when there is no scope for me to scale this site, because I already know like the money is already in this fitness equipments, and if I have to scale this site I need to start selling something at my own, or maybe like get some gyms or like personal trainers on board and start selling them leads. So I would be able to do that only when I'm a resident of US. So I try to like contact a couple of people from US from different classified sites and try to sell them leads. So I got like response as well, but you need to have like so many people who are ready to buy your leads, or maybe like if you plan to sell something at your own, for an example you are selling a shaker or yoga mat for example, then you need to have this manufacturer contact, then how you're going to fulfill all the orders and everything, so that you have to take care of, which I cannot do from India.
Sounds like you have quite a lot of other things going on at the moment too.
Yeah, so like already like if I am having like so many clients to handle and like other projects which have huge potential as well as current income, so it doesn't make any sense for me to like spend my hours behind the fitness.
Yeah. Is there any plan you're using this money for? You're going to use capital to like grow your current agency, maybe go on a trip? Are you doing anything fun with it?
So the thing is like services businesses makes money from day one. So there is nothing like I need some money to do something with my company. It's like already growing. We have crossed around $2.5 million in revenue last year.
Congrats. Awesome.
Yeah. So, but I know like what I'm gonna do this with money, which is obvious. Like the whole world is looking at cryptocurrencies. So I'm planning to expand with this money on the cryptocurrency. I just started investing with like Bitcoins and Ether.
Nice, man. Very, very cool. When you first started this site, what was the trajectory of it like? Those first few weeks and months, did it take a while for you to start ranking, or did you see sales coming in pretty quickly?
The first sale took like at least 6 months or 7 months, something like that, and it was like just 500 USD. But the whole game about fitness is people start planning fitness as the resolution from November end. So during the month of November and the first 2 weeks of December, the average ranking for my selected keywords was like 8th or 9th, where I couldn't bring so many visitors on my page. As you know, like there is like too less CTR on 8th or 9th position. But as soon as the December end came in and like January, I've seen like a spike from $5,000 to 20, 25 or 28k USD during the single month. So I guess, there I got like my proof that, yes, fitness is a like good niche to be at.
Yeah, definitely. Is there anything you learned from this business in particular that you're going to be applying to your future work, perhaps even in your agency or something along those lines? Like just one thing you did with this business that worked really well for you?
Two things. So talking in terms of money, I guess you have to plan all the timelines carefully, and you have to see like what is the trend. For an example, if you take an example of lawnmowers, then there is certain period when this all lawnmowers get sales. So the same happened in case of fitness. If I could have ranked my site 2 months before December, I would have earned like $40,000 extra. So I guess I failed to realize that when I started my site, like November, December would be a perfect time for getting so much of revenue, and how do I need to build my like offsite SEO, onsite SEO sort of things to make this happen. So that is the first thing. Second thing is like what I've realized, like So I've changed the whole content of site at least twice. Because initially, like I got articles from a local writer who was obviously not like native English speaker. So in that case, the conversion rate was like too poor. So when I got like some professional writer from Upwork to work for me, I told him like specific points like you have to act as if you are a fitness like guru in this field since like 5 years and 10 years. You have to do research on every machine. Like even if you don't use that machine, you have to crawl all the web and see what people are talking about, what questions people are asking about particular machine on Quora, Yahoo Answers.
Yeah.
Then you have to put everything in your own words and try to just add value and not sell something. So for an example, like so many people who like invest thousands of dollars on fitness equipments, a lot of them, like a lot of competitor sites that I've seen, they just mention like this machine has this feature, X feature, Y feature, Z feature. But what user is interested in is like how this particular feature is going to help him. So for an example, if you take an example of mobile, if I tell you that mobile has a Bluetooth facility, which you don't know obviously about. But instead of that, if I tell you like with Bluetooth you can exchange the media within two phones, then you will understand, yes, like Bluetooth will be like helpful for me, so I should buy this mobile. So the all articles are written in a way that even like a person who don't know anything about fitness will understand like how exactly this machine does and why should I buy this.
Yeah, that makes sense. You kind of already answered this question, but is there anything that stands out, something you did that just didn't work for this business, something that kind of like failed? I know you mentioned that you wish you had realized how much more sales would happen in December and you would have like got on it a lot quicker if you had known, but is there anything else that stands out as something you tried that just didn't work?
So the second thing is like there are two types of machines. First is indoor and the second type is outdoor machines. So I didn't know, like obviously I didn't put so much of effort behind those like that research. So as you can see, like revenue is a bit drop in case of March because that's the time when people start looking for outdoor equipments and nobody goes for indoor equipments because just summer days are just starting. So I didn't work so much on outdoor equipment keywords. So that's why the overall revenue is like dropped a bit. But as soon as you like start approaching the November and December month, you will see the spike in revenue again.
Yeah.
And like there was a Google Fred algorithm during the month of March. So like so many buyers are asking me like why there is a drop, why there is a drop. So I have to explain everything in detail. Like this is what happened in case of site. Although site is not penalized by Google at all.
I want to talk a little bit about the traffic that you're getting right now. So you have some social media profiles, but I'm assuming almost all of your traffic is coming from Google Organic. Is that correct? Or
Yes,
do you have
correct.
other stuff?
No. So I never focused on social at all. So those are for the sake of name only. I never paid any attention on social profiles.
Yeah. And the traffic tends to be, other than what you just said, tends to be pretty steady.
Yeah, it's pretty steady.
And how stable are the earnings themselves? So there's seasonality where upticks. Are you seeing that seasonality being pretty big, or how does that look over the period of the year?
Even the summer season would be like perfect if you rank for outdoor equipments. And if you consider all the keywords and all the equipments which are outdoor, I am ranking on the second page. So if a buyer puts some efforts on SEO, he can get all these keywords ranked on the top, and obviously the double the revenue will be there. You don't need to work for indoor because like all of the keywords are like within top 2-3 positions.
And how much content is on the site currently?
Around 45 articles, I guess. I don't know
45?
exactly. Yeah, around 45 articles.
Are you adding content on a monthly basis or anything like that?
No, not exactly. I in like chunks. So when I started, I published like around 6 to 7 articles, and to support these 6 to 7 articles, I again published like 25 articles at within a span of 1 month. Then I recently published around like 4 or 5 articles. So I don't keep publishing articles. Although Google keeps saying that you should focus on like fresh content, but I don't think that's the case because if you change the dates of articles, those will be indexed as like fresh article, and you will like obviously dominate the search results. So to be on safer side, you can publish like 4 articles a month. That will be like more than enough.
Yeah, that makes sense. How long are these articles? You can just guess. I'm sure you don't have the numbers in front of you, but is each article like around 1,000 words, 2,000 words? What does that look like?
So main primary articles which I want to rank for, those are like 2,500 words plus. And the secondary articles which supports primary article, those are like 1,200 to 1,500 words.
Cool. Now, with that said, when it comes to the opportunities for this business, if you were going to keep this business and you wanted to grow it, what would be the least risky path you'd focus on to grow the business?
I don't think there is any risk in this unless Amazon tomorrow comes and declares that all the affiliate commissions will be 0%.
That sucks.
Like millions of dollars from from affiliates only. So there is just single risk from Amazon. Talking about the opportunities, as I explained earlier, there are like small ticket size equipments or maybe something which people use and which is related to fitness. For an example, yoga mat or shakers. So if you know some manufacturer, or maybe you can import that from China and start selling under your own brand name. Second thing that you can do is you put remarketing pixel on the site and promote like some CPA offers or something which is related to fitness over a Facebook or Google. So here you are getting a data of around 2,000 visitors per day. That happens to be 60,000 visitors per month. If you are like smart enough internet marketer, you know how to make money out of like exactly targeted audience. Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything you would do if you were just incredibly risky, you wanted to grow the business as fast as possible, or just kind of threw caution to the wind? Would you do anything different?
No, I didn't get that.
Okay, cool. So you do the same thing, just keep focusing on what you have been doing with more content and more link building, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so you don't need to be like so much aggressive because you're already within the top positions, and I'm already getting so many organic links. So eventually you have to stop publishing like so many PBNs because like if your articles are good enough, people will start referring to your site themselves. So you have to keep monitoring your Ahref tool and see like who are the new people that are giving you backlinks. And if you feel like the link velocity is like getting down, then obviously you put some efforts on doing SEO.
Yeah, that's one of the things with PBNs. You know, they are an added risk, but if your content's good enough over time, that PBN risk does get lower as you do start getting those more natural, organic links to your content. As long as your content's good, right? Which sounds like you did the right way with that, hiring a professional for it. And you already kind of answered this earlier, but what do you think the biggest risk is to a site like this buyers should be aware of?
Just Amazon affiliate commissions, that's it.
Right, and of course, Google algorithm updates, both of which hard to control for. But one of the nice things, you didn't mention this in the opportunity, but it's worth mentioning it here, is let's say Amazon did lower that affiliate commission rate. The nice thing about your niche is that there are so many other affiliate programs out there in the health and wellness niche that a buyer can explore. So that's definitely helpful.
Yes. Or maybe like you can directly start contacting all these brands, and I guess they already have their own affiliate programs. But as I told you, like why I'm stick to Amazon affiliate just because like I get commission on like 10 other things that people buy as well.
Right,
And not
yeah. It's a very good affiliate program still. So I understand that. When it comes to work required, what are you doing right now to maintain the site? Like what does your weekly and monthly tasks look like?
Just so I have installed this Google Tag Manager on the site where I track the external link clicks going to Amazon. So I just make sure like all the articles are getting same amount of external clicks, or the percentage is not dropping by. And the second thing is obviously monitor all the things like how many backlinks are coming in and do I need to build more backlinks like that. On top of that, I just started focusing on Instagram, and I'm just like still experimenting like what I can do with Instagram. Apart from that, nothing. Like just getting the checks from Amazon. That's it.
Yeah, okay, cool. Is there any skills or requirements you'd recommend someone to have before they buy a business like this? Like WordPress, HTML, managing content, right? Anything like that?
No, I guess it's not about like what skills you pursue. It's about knowing the contact of person who knows particular thing. Like if you take
That's
my
actually really good advice.
if you take my example, I am 27 and my weight is 57 kg. So I'm not fitness freak at all. But I knew like how to get done from people. Like I know like if I go on Upwork, then I'll get good article writers. If I go on expired domains, I'll get some good expired domains. Then read the blogs. What is the link velocity? What are the PBNs? Keep experimenting the things, and that's it. So I don't think like you need any skills. You just have to have some vision like how things would be like in next 6 months or next 1 year. Like if I achieve the like what did I say milestone of like 100K visitors a month, then am I going to launch some product or like some service, or like am I going to get some brand ambassadors on the board and try to like build things even faster or something like that. So that you have to decide. Like sky is the limit. Like as you know, fitness is worth $87 billion industry. There is like so much can do, and I'm not even covered up 0.1% of $87 billion.
Yeah, definitely. Moving to some wrap-up questions here. Would you be willing to commit to a non-compete?
Yeah, for sure. Important to mention that. So my brother just got failed twice in engineering, and I told him like it's not your thing. So just come back to me and start learning SEO. As you know, like the fitness niche is already proven, like there is huge potential. I asked him to start another site which will be included in the cell, and the another site is already ranking on third page for so many keywords. So
Awesome.
that's included in the cell as well.
How much support would you be willing to offer a buyer? Like 30-day email support, Skype calls, anything like that?
Yes, 30-day support.
Excellent. Obviously, the best case scenario here for you and for Empire Flippers is someone comes in and buys this business for full list price. But with that said, would you be at all open to a split or earn out, say 80% up front, 20% after a certain training period, or maybe 20% after a few months, something along those lines?
So I'm expecting 75% like upfront, and remaining 25% will be splitted for next 3 months.
Next 3 months? Okay, cool. Obviously, very case by case basis, depending on the buyers. But with that said, before I ask you my final question here, just to give a quick summary of the business for everyone listening in. As I mentioned at the top of the show, the business was built in February 2016, has a monthly revenue of $10,967, with expenses sitting at $1,264 for that net profit of $9,702. That is over a 6-month average. And with the sale of this business includes the domain, the site content, social media profiles, as well as the entire PBN that will also be coming with the new buyer to maintain from going forward. So with that said, my final question for you is, what is your best pitch in 30 seconds or less on why someone should purchase this business?
I guess if you are like smart internet marketer, you know like fitness is the evergreen niche which has like potential of making around 10 to 15 million from a single blog alone. If you choose the right products and try to get some right partners on board who will be willing to buy leads from you. So even if you do that, you can just relax and start making so much of money out of this site. I guess like you don't need to do anything else apart from this.
That's one of the really nice things about Amazon, I feel like, coupled with organic SEO for sure. Once you're there, as long as you maintain those rankings, it's all gravy from going forward, right?
And Greg, like you have mentioned, the sale of this business includes the domain site content. Can you please also mention the another site which is into same niche with which shares same keywords will be also included in the sale?
Yeah, you're talking about your brother's site, correct?
Yes, my brother's site.
Yeah, that's an awesome bonus for the buyer as well. For a buyer listening in, and they might not sure why that's important. I've seen SEOs who have ranked 10 sites in the same niche just to get all 10 of the SERP positions, right? So they get everything from it. So that is a very awesome bonus.
Right, that's correct.
So for everyone out there, if you're watching this on YouTube and you want more information about this business, the link will be below this video that would take you to the marketplace listing. Now, if you're watching this on the actual listing page and you want more information, become a depositor today. It's super easy. All you have to do is click the button, make a deposit, and you're getting everything you need to review this business. So Sumit, thank you so much for coming on, man. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thanks so much.